Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages or the cards that come out in today's reading for you. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's find out what cards come out and what messages come through with the cards that come out in today's reading. So the first card we have is the Seven of Pentacles. We have some earth sign energy with this. Could be dealing with another Virgo or a Taurus or even a Capricorn. And we have the Queen of Cups. And the Temperance. With the Temperance, we do have some Sagittarius energy. You could also be dealing with a Sagittarius. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. So with this Page of Swords showing up here at the bottom of the deck, this does feel like an energy of having a lot of interest within the situation, being very curious about someone, and it does feel like also having a lot of thoughts running through someone's mind and kind of being in a space where somebody cannot, they can't stop thinking about the situation, thinking about you. I do feel like with this Page of Swords showing up over here, it feels like a lot of mental energy. But with the Seven of Pentacles showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of a lot of hard work being put into making something work. I do feel like with the Seven of Pentacles showing up over here, it does feel like also a willing energy to be able to put in a lot of efforts or a lot of hard work into making the connection work. It does feel like it requires hard work in order to be able to make things work. But with the Seven of Pentacles showing up over here, it also feels like an energy of, at times, this person kind of doubting themselves or doubting whether their efforts are enough. I do feel like with this Queen of Cups showing up over here, though, this does feel like an energy of a lot of deep care towards the person you are dealing with. I do feel like there is a genuine emotional connection over here that you may feel towards this person. With the Queen of Cups showing up over here, this does also feel like an energy of being not only very caring, but also having a lot of compassion for this person, and also wanting to be able to ensure that things work out for them in the best way and even in the most comfortable way. But it does feel like a sincere energy when it comes to the feelings you hold for this person, but it does feel like they go quite deep. With the Temperance card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of a connection that feels like it is one that's requiring a lot of patience, and it does feel like things kind of moving forward in moderation, or there's a steady flow to your connection. Do you feel like with the Temperance card showing up over here, this person is being very patient with you, perhaps even more than you realize. But I do feel like there is a sense of this person actually consciously making an effort to be very patient in this connection when it comes to the progression of things. And I do feel like with the Temperance card showing up over here, it also feels like a spiritual energy. It does feel like this person feels connected to you on a deep level, and even when it comes to your connection, it feels very spiritual as well. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the World. And we have the Four of Wands. And we have the Knight of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. So with the Ace of Cups showing up here at the bottom of the deck, this does feel like an energy of a strong emotional connection being present within this connection. I do also get that with this Ace of Cups showing up over here, this could be a start of something new or the beginning of a new chapter within your connection. But I do feel like with this Ace of Cups showing up over here, it feels like on an emotional level, there's a lot of depth to what you have with this person. I do feel like with this Ace of Cups showing up over here, this also feels like a spiritual energy to your connection as well. And I do also get that this may also be an offer that somebody is making in the connection. It feels like a love offer. But with the World card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being in a space where there is a sense of being in a space where this person is feeling like or wanting to take a step in a direction that feels like actually being able to move forward or being able to have this connection progress to a new way of the way it's looking. I do feel like with this World card showing up over here, it does feel like change, but it also feels like an energy of positive change. It feels like an upgrade within the connection, and I do feel like this may even be a transitional phase within this person's life or where things are at for this person. And I do feel like with the World card showing up over here, this person wants you to come along with them on that journey. Well, the Four of Wands showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of a potential move, but it does feel like a potential move that's also kind of meaning security for this connection. So it does feel like there's a strong foundation, or there is a sense of working towards a strong foundation in your connection. With this Four of Wands showing up over here, do you feel like there is a strong partnership as well as far as the complementary energy within your dynamic between two people? I do feel like with this Knight of Cups showing up over here, it feels like this person coming towards you in a way that is like they want to make you an offer. I do feel like this person being very expressive as well, but it does also feel like them being very, it's like they're being very open with you, especially on an emotional level. And with this Ace of Cups showing up over here, do you feel like there's an offer that this person is wanting to be able to offer you, or to reach out and extend it to you? So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have true love. And we have new love. And we have chemistry. So with the true love card showing up over here, do you feel like this does feel like an energy of being able to have a connection that, it does feel like a sense of having had come a long way within your connection, but it does feel like having a connection with a lot of potential for longevity. I do feel like with the true love card showing up over here, feels like also a pretty loving connection as well. Feels genuine. It does feel like it is rooted in very real feelings. And with this true love card showing up over here, do you feel like there is a desire for a connection that is going to last a lifetime, that's going to go the distance? I do feel like there is also a lot of potential. With the Seven of Pentacles showing up over here, it does feel like growing in your connection and being able to experience a lot of growth that is actually also contributing to that strong foundation. And I do feel like that strong foundation also being something that is allowing for being able to have something long term. With the new love card showing up over here, I am getting this pertaining to this Ace of Cups. It does feel like an energy of new feelings, being something that someone is giving more attention to or is exploring further, and even being able to enter into a phase in this connection where there is a sense of deepening of the bond and the feelings involved. Do you feel like there could be a new love coming in, or a new offer, or a new connection also being one that is beginning to really deepen, and also being able to have this connection show the potential that it has for being able to develop into this true love energy? With the chemistry card showing up over here, this does feel like it's also pertaining to this Knight of Cups. Feels like an energy of being able to have a connection with a lot of, I do feel like there are a lot of feelings involved, but there's also a lot of attraction, and it does feel like being able to have a lot of that magnetic attraction within your connection because there is all of this chemistry. Do you feel like with the chemistry card showing up over here, this does feel like a depth to the interactions between two people and being able to be on the same page and have that resonance? I do feel like with the chemistry card showing up over here, it does feel like a lot of feelings being present, but it does feel like a lot of that also being very mutual. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Virgo, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Virgo.